change up a pill organizer, and yet I stand corrected and leave it to Pop Sonic to be the one to correct us on that. Normally this would be $39. It's under $35 today at $34.98, which brings the price to each one down to $17.98. There's already 14 5-star reviews on QVC.com. What I love about this is something that's going to give you 7 compartments. And if you're used to the pill organizers view, you've got to lift up the lids and it's a lot to be able to press them down. It kind of hurts to do so. You don't need to worry about that with this, because this pill organizer is a sliding position. And I also love, and I'm gonna, is it labeled there too on that? Are they? Yeah, it's on both sides. So great. Right there you see there's Sunday and Monday. You can kind of feel it. It kind of locks into place each one as you pull them out. So you can take your pills here, and as you need each day, you can just simply turn it over and be able to take all of them out. Holding, of course, up to 7 days. And that's what the container looks like. Fills right back in. Nice, easy, portable. And remember, you get 2 of them. Let me show you the colors that we have available. Right up here, this one is your rose gold. Less than 200 of those to go around. Then we have the mint. I like the mint. Less than 350. Here it is in the white. There's less than 600. And then finally, we have the lavender, which is the one that I have right here. This does come with 2, and there's less than 150 of those to go around as well. I like the idea of getting 2 of them because maybe you want to prep ahead and be able to do 1 week in the second week, or maybe this is for you and your partner and you're going to split it up. That would be great as well. I'll also tell you, though, that there's a lot more uses than just pills for this, and Courtney Morris is here with us, who's going to walk us through. I heard you lost power at the house.
I did.
Well, thanks for running in here. Nice to see you.
I'm happy I live close. I'm lucky to live close by. The power went out within like 15 minutes.
Right
and
before
I
you
was
go on air?
Yep.
Oh, no. Well, you made it.
Yeah. And actually, this is a better one to show you in person, too, which I love.
I didn't realize that the pill organizer needed to be reinvented.
I know.
And then when you think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense because I'm sure you've seen, you know, in the drugstore, the plastic pill cases with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You have to pinch and open it up. So first of all, if you have any kind of dexterity issues, you can do this with one hand. Like you showed, you pop it open. It has the days Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way out. And then you just click it back in. So this one actually, I'm using for jewelry. So my daughter's jewelry is in here. There's necklaces, there's bracelets. So when I shut it, if I twist it up, I'm shaking it up and down. Yeah. Everything stays in place. That's another thing that I love. So for jewelry, if you're traveling, super easy, nothing gets tangled. But really, it started out as that pill case, and you showed it's deep. There's about 8 or 9 pills and supplements in the one that you have.
Totally.
And it's easy. It's a little bit rounded at the bottom, so you're able to like put your finger in and easily take them out without kind of pinching or poking or anything.
Simple.
And they're cute and it's discreet. No one's ever really gonna know.
Oh, right.
Is this a pill case, or is it a jewelry case, or is it for crafts? You know?
It really is something that you can put and display out on the bathroom counter. In fact, one of the reviews, the reviews are phenomenal on this.
I love that. Thank you, guys.
I love reading the reviews of what people have said about this. Someone said it works great, looking great right now on my bathroom counter. Which
that's the thing.
You can leave it out. No one would even know what it is because it's cute.
It's cute. It works really easily, so you can use one hand to pull that open. Like you showed, you can open it up to the first day, dump it out without messing up your other pills. You are getting 2, so if you have morning pills and night pills, it's perfect. If you're sharing it with a partner, it's great. If you want to use one for the pills and supplements and then another one like I have for jewelry or arts and crafts or any kind of beads or anything small that you need organized, you're covered.
My grandma, she always has always loved to do beading work. And I look at this, the first thing, honestly, that I thought of was for her to be able to then organize by the different colors, to be able to have it portable, maybe just on your little table that you have right there to be able to pull out. Even if you were traveling and you wanted to work on like a little beading project while you're traveling, you could do that to take this with you. But speaking of traveling, if you have to take your pills with you while you're traveling, well, this is going to be perfect to be able to have them all organized. Look at how I can go right to Monday, right? And then
that's what I love. And you're not pinching, opening. And sometimes with those plastic pill cases that you see, that little clasp starts to wear out, right? So it's not shutting all the way. So maybe pills are falling on the floor. This keeps it really contained. It's a safe way to store those pills because it clicks right back into place. You don't have to worry about them coming out.
Well, even to refill it, I mean, it's so easy
It's so
to be able to refill. I'm having fun literally just pulling these in and out and putting them all together.
That's what I was doing.
It's like a little game with it. I mean, it's great.
Exactly.
And it's also something that's super important to be able to have because it helps to keep you organized. It's going to help you to remember that, yeah, okay, I took my pills today. How do I know? Because I opened it up and I took a look that Sunday. Well, that's going to be gone.
Absolutely.
You could pull it all the way out to Wednesday. And no, maybe you pull it out and you think you took the pills and then you realize, hold on a second, they're still in there.
Well, that's the thing. We get so busy in our life and it's really easy to just forget.
Well,
and some medication is really important to take on time when you need to do it. And so the fact that you can just open this up, again, I have jewelry in this one, but one hand and it sits in there and everything's organized. That's what I love. We want to just help you stay organized at PopSonic. We want to simplify your self-care and your beauty care and your personal care. And this kind of encompasses like all in one.
Well, I know that you didn't see this because you were driving over here, but the way that I opened the show, I went to go say what day it was and I had literally no idea. Like I had to have help with it. So I forgot the date today, let alone if I had to remember if I took pills on a certain day or not.
Exactly.
You have a choice of colors here when you bring this at home. You see how easy it is to be able to fill up. And what you're noticing in this video is how gorgeous every single one of these colors are in any environment. If it's going to be something that you're going to put out at the bath on the counter.
I love that,
Even if you were going to put this at your desk at work, no one's going to notice.
Nobody would know.
It's
Mary said she would put candy in here. And if I had been a little more prepared and wasn't rushing, I would have put some Skittles in here to show you. But she was like, this looks like a little candy compartment.
Well, I totally would have done the exact same thing. Little Tic Tacs or something that I could use in there and just pull right out. Let me show you the color options that we have. This one right here is called the Rose Gold. Now keep in mind, you do get the solid color and you're gonna get the pattern here too, and I love that Rose Gold. Next to that one, we have the Mint. That mint is super fun, and because the pattern and the solid are both coming included, I like the idea of maybe the pattern is your morning, the solid is afternoon, or maybe this is yours and this one is your partner's. Then finally, this one is called the white. Now the white is gonna come in that solid white, and you're gonna get the black one that's going to have that white floral pattern onto it. Finally then, we have the lavender, and the lavender is gonna give that lavender marble plus a solid lavender as well.
Really pretty marbling. People love that lavender.
It is the most popular one, but it's also the most limited one as well. So don't wait on that lavender because this is the first one that's gonna sell out. Here's the other thing that I like, and I will be honest with you, when I saw this at first, which was when I pulled the table out here about 5 minutes ago, I looked at it and I thought, well, hold on a second. Can I put it in my bag? Are the pills gonna get mixed up?
You can literally shake it, flip it upside down, toss it around.
This is like a little maraca if you want to. You're going to a wedding and then all of a sudden you can go along with it too. A lot of options here.
Exactly.
But no, it doesn't.
And it stays contained. That's what I love. The pills stay contained. The jewelry stays contained. I mean, it just could not be easier. And then you feel that little click, right? When it clicks into place. That's another thing I love. And then when you shut it all the way, you know that you are secure.
Well, I like that too, the fact that you have the sense of being able to feel with this too, because maybe if your vision is a little bit impaired and reading on the side, the day is a little bit more difficult, you can even count here, even with just your finger. I don't even need to, honestly, I could close my eyes and I can feel the notch of like one notch, 2, 3, 4, and then I can use my finger to double check. There's 1 empty, 2 empty, 3 empty. The 4th one is today. And so I love that this really is for everyone of every ability.
Absolutely.
It's V87544. When you're thinking about this, maybe think about a caregiver who maybe to give this as a gift to them to be able to make their life a little bit easier. It doesn't necessarily need to be the pills that's on like a single day for them, for one, but I don't know that the caregivers would do this. In fact, somebody may say like, oh no, that's not the thing to do, but I'm thinking like, if you had several clients that you were going to different homes and you had it organized, look, you can organize things any way that you want to with this, and it's up to you on how to best do that. You choose what color you're going to bring it home, and we have a variety for you. This is that rose gold, here's the mint, this is the white. The last color that is available, but not for long, is gonna be the lavender here, because this is our most limited, also our most popular option. Everyone gets 2, it comes to $17.98 each. And tell us again where the idea for this came from.
So we were just thinking, we want to make at PopSonic like your self-care, your personal care, your beauty care just easier, right? So we take regular objects, stuff that you might need to use every day. We started out with a toothbrush. We made that better by giving it sonic technology. And then we just start to think, okay, what what are the everyday things that we like to use? And the pill case, that's how it started. But really, so many more options. This one's empty, so I can show you here. All of the days of the week are here. And this is a really deep little inset right here, also with the curved edge. So when you want to grab something, it's really easy to grab. And what Justin said about like the caregiver multiple things, if you don't want to use this as days of the week, but you're traveling and you want to have maybe some, you know, any kind of allergy medication.
Sure.
Or your vitamin, or you can stack like 5, 6 in each one of the different medications
That
or
is such a good idea.
supplements, and then you're not carrying one of each that are big and bulky.
When I was at Southeast Asia this past year, went to a bunch of different countries. This would have perfect to have.
Too bad it wasn't ready yet.
We had a list of medications that would not be available to when we got there,
smart.
and so I had like I had a bunch of them all stacked up together.
Now
one
you
thing.
just do it. That's it.
Could have thrown it in my bag. Would
Yeah.
have been so much easier. It's V87544 in order to bring home this set of two, $17.98 each. Do you want the rose gold? Would you like it in the mint, the white, or do not wait here on that lavender, as that's the first one to sell out. It is the most popular in this show. Also the most limited one that we have. Well, I purposely did not shave today in order to present the next presentation. Now, with that said, this is, I mean, I wasn't able to run much.
That's okay.
It's
Listen,
like
I
24
see
hours
it.
there.
I see it.
You see something? Okay, great.
do.
A little
I
bit of
see
stubble.
it. Yeah.
This next item here is so wildly popular here at QVC. We only have the purple one that is available.